Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here in Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on 1st.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're calling for a stoppage now. Looks like we had somebody injured on the play. And this is notable here, it's Drake London who's hurting. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
19 Tiger.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you would really break the backs of it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Reload. Hot.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Nike 18.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Sack.
Young throwing here. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Setting up a throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, sack.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 21-0 already. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stop made by Braden Fisk. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying it across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
Here's Young on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. On the give, it's Brooks. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this third down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Called in left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So that's what. Staring at fourth down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Maher connects there. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Pass play now. He's got time here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So it's second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. They are throwing it again. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Let's go. Second and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back in this pretty slow start.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go, Reed. Go. Come on. Set.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Go. Check. Hurt. Rig it. Check, go.
Running once more with Brooks. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Play action now. Young skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're left with 4th and short.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Ready. Panther Street. Get up.
They're going for it. Young. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He's out in the clear. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
60.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Falcons with the football. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Here's Robinson. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70. Check. Hook.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. The back grabs it.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
And they send a man in motion.
Mustang 19. Ready.
To the air on first down. Young. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
They motion the tight end over.
Warrior 70. Check go.
A second down throw for Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He gets loose down the right side. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers will trail by 25. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. That stop made by Derek Brown. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
On first down, here comes Brooks. He's got a gain of 6 there. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That one's cut along the left sideline. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Rig alert, rig alert. Bison, 60 Bison.
First down from the red zone. Escapes out to the left. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro. He's up and good. And the Panthers make it an 18-point game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. On the return, here's Jones. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Back to throw it. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Yeah, and the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go!
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Young on the play action. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. We're paused here to deal with an injured player, and this is a significant one. Oh, that's Bijan Robinson getting looked at after the play. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Throwing now, off play action. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
From the gun on 3rd down. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons push their lead to 18. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up.
Go street. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. And up.
Young working from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Shotgun snap now to Young. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Tag. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Go.
Young on first and 10. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go. Street. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Complete out to the right. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The drive picks up here. First and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Hey, smash. Say, hurt.
Brooks on the give, headed right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Young looking to throw. Escape, fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it! Someone punched it out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
First down and goal to go.
Viking 18.
They're trying something here. They fake the spike. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Now Young. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Working quickly here.
Almost a 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
19 Lions.
Young on 3rd and goal. Has it down close. He has the Carolina touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Street. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
Play action now. Young. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 1. He's going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the take.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubt. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Well, all things going their way through the air at the moment, partner. They pick off a throw for 6, and then they complete a pass of their own to add on 2 more.
Can I be honest with you here, Kate?
Please, please.
And maybe I'm a bad person for saying this, but every once in a while, I root for chaos.
Woo, I love it.
I mean, I wouldn't have minded a little chaos. I wouldn't have minded seeing that one go back through the air the other way and put 2 on the board, but it wasn't to be. That's excellent execution to get the touchdown on the pick 6 and put 2 more on the board.
Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air on 1st down. Young. And they pick him off again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball.
Second down now, 7 to go.
70 Lions. Let's go now. 70 rings. 70 rings. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
From the 36. Put the body on the line for his team. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
60 by 6. 60 by... Let's go.
From the red zone now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Pitts brings it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Check go.
Dropping back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Throwing now on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A pickup there of 39. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Set. Check smash. Check smash. Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. This is reeled in by Leggett. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Young working from the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. The Panthers again going for 2. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. He's on the move. That one falls incomplete, though we do have a flag that we've got to check out first. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Getting another shot at 2 here.
Come on. Set.
They bring a tight end in motion right. They'll try to run it in. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Falcons cover off the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
He gets a lot behind one. Deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth. All right, Brock, your time with Seattle and especially Indy, you were on the winning end of some blowouts. Is there any reason you'd have ever gone for two up this big?
Well, let's see. Mike Holmgren, Tony Dungy, my father. No, Kate, you would not ever do this because the football's got a funny way of coming back and humbling you. Maybe not in this game, but down the road, and I just don't like any part of this decision-making.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Throwing the out route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Ready. Riggs. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 45-yard line.
And go.
Now Young. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. And they pick him off again. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
This is a lonely place, and I don't know how many walk in the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup, and it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Rig alert. 18, Pioneer.
To the air on 1st down, Young. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Here we go.
One final shot here. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Falcons have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Charlotte.